Hello everyone, I'm ExtraCheesy87 and this is Let's Play Trails Into Reverie Part 10. In the previous video, we kicked off Reen's route where we're in Ymir and eventually we will be attacked by a strange person plus Claire. But for now, we're talking, we're chilling, we're vibing. What up, Kurt? Kurt? You didn't see me get stuck on the bench, Kurt. You were looking off into the distance, wistfully. You didn't see my embarrassment. The scenery here truly is spectacular. It sure is. I'll wait here most of my life if I'm still not tired of it. It's just a shame it doesn't last all year. Once the snow's gone, that's it. Kurt Vander will make sure the snow will never leave. Still, I'm sure it's just replaced by an equally unique beauty of another season. Not wrong there. You're more than welcome to visit again another season if you want to. Kurt Vander would like that very much. You practice your swordsmanship here? Sort of. It was further up the mountain to be specific. Master Kaife and I spent about a month living out in the wilderness while he trained me intensively. Interesting. And yet you still started the game at level 1. Really makes Kurt Vander think. You had the same level of combat experience as Elliot, who was a violin dude. Interesting. I've heard the Arseid School does a similar thing. Perhaps it's an Eastern variant of training that the Arseids later adopted? It's true that Eastern martial arts emphasize becoming one with nature, but I think in my case it was just because Master Kaife believed it to be effective. Securing food to eat and a place to sleep every day was hard enough, but sometimes he would even set monsters on me. Thinking back, I had to do some crazy stuff to make it through in one piece. And you're a glutton for punishment. I shudder to think of what you must have gone through. Is that how you see me? Forgive me. I didn't mean it to come across quite so rudely. Kurt Vander apologizes. Still, perhaps I should try training in the mountains myself. I apologize if I'm assuming wrongly here. Are you feeling frustrated with your progress? They took away my blade dance. Kurt Vander can no longer dance. They took my ears and I'm just not the same man I used to be. I suppose you're right. Happy to lend an ear if there's something you want to talk about. Alright then. This isn't a new concern of mine, but it's something I was reminded of when we were introducing ourselves to your parents. You and Altina have grown significantly since I first met them. And not just them, the same can be said for Ash, Muse, and all the rest of the students of the Academy. They've all matured significantly in the years since we all enrolled. But then there's me. I was so cool from the start that I haven't really grown that much at all. I continue to train every day, and I just feel as if I'm improving. I'm a little frustrated by the pace. I think you only feel that way because you're more capable than most. What do you mean? In other words, you expect more of yourself than most people do. When you put your bar for success so high, it's only natural it's going to be harder to surpass it. That's just reality. That does make it sound as if I've got barely any room for improvement. Yeah, that's pretty much the case. Kurt, you're not the main character. It's going to be difficult for you to make significant progress than before, but you've been overcoming that for a while. Last year you faced off against Prince Cedric and overcame many trials before that. Yeah, but Prince Cedric is... Dude could barely get out of bed a couple years ago. But you weren't content to rest in your laurels. In 6 months since, you've never stopped working to better yourself. I think you're the only one who can't see how much progress you've made. As your instructor, I know better than anyone just how much you've improved. But have confidence in yourself, Kurt. Thank you, instructor. Of course, don't take that as me telling you to be content with how you are and to stop trying. I wouldn't dream of it. Kurt Vander has no intention of slowing his pace, at least not until I've surpassed you. Wow, sounds like I have a good reason to keep bettering myself then. Well, I'm gonna get going, but we have our Phoenix Wings to ourselves today. I'd recommend you take that chance to relax in the hot springs while you have it. That does sound wonderful. I might stay here a moment to collect my thoughts, then head over. The air here is so fresh, the view is incomparable. The sky is so blue that it almost feels like I could dive straight into it. I wouldn't recommend trying it. It's a long way down from here. Green, why you gotta make that face? He's obviously not being serious. Suffice it to say, I wasn't serious. I'm a swordsman, not a madsman. We look back, Kurt's gone. No, Kurt, you can't fly! I enjoy the foot bath in town too, but there's nothing like the open air baths at the Phoenix Wings. I encourage both of you to try them out. You've spoken highly of them before. I will certainly remember to pay them a visit. Are you inviting us to a mixed bath instructor? In that case, I'll have to get the timing right. That's... shut up. Alright, Ashy boy. Well, before we talk, I need to get some water. So, be right back. Alright, we're back. What up? What are you up to over here, Ash?
Not much, just wandering around. Man, there sure is a lot of snow left down this way. Well, we generally don't use this path. It's for ripping sweet shreds, or whatever snowboarding people say. There's no point in removing any of the snow that builds up here. It just stays until it melts. Guess it makes sense you got the cable car anyway. Something on your mind? Kinda. A while back I heard someone talking about a sport you can only do on a snowy mountain. Just can't remember the name though. Snowboarding? That's the one? I heard something about using a special board to ride all the way down to the bottom of the mountain. Figure it's gotta be enough snow to do it, right? I'm thrilled that you're so interested in snowboarding. That would be a really bad idea. Why, gonna tell me, oh Ash, most of the snow's already melted, you're gonna die a horrible death or something? Screw that, life ain't no fun without a bit of risk. To be fair, you did hit most of what I was going to say, but yeah, there's no chance I'll let you snowboard in this. Lame. If you really want to give snowboarding a try though, you're more than welcome to come back here in the winter. I'll even teach you myself. I think I'd surpass you in no time flat. We broke all the records, I'll have you know. We're the greatest snowboarder the world's ever seen. I'd like to see you try. I'll have you know I'm at the top of the leaderboards for every course here. Ash, there's an additional question. How many people are on these leaderboards? Okay, so there's just one other guy, but we beat the hell out of him. When you get hooked on something, you really do get hooked, huh? Don't forget, I'm from Raquel. I grew up gambling to put food on the table. Ain't a game I can't win. I'm not afraid to embarrass you on your own turf. Sounds like a challenge to me. Can't wait to see who comes out on top. Just remember, you're not allowed to bet anything on the outcome unless we do it after you graduate. Remember when Ash tried to murder someone? Remember when Ash technically did murder someone, kind of? I mean, it didn't stick, but... You and your damn rules.
I've gotten so used to spring everywhere else that the cold here's got me feeling like it's still winter. Think I might take that advice I gave to Kurt and soak in the hot spring.
Like, you're giving Ash more of a hard time about potentially gambling. Like, not even like potentially hypothetical gambling than you did on the time that he shot someone like 8 times in the chest. You know, Crow and Randolph both know how to work a casino pretty well. Maybe one of these days we ought to see which one of us Thor's men can bring in the biggest haul. You know, why not? I can think of worse ways to blow off steam. Damn, for real? Never thought I'd see the day you'd come around to the dark side, Schwarzer. I guess pigs do fly sometimes. Only after you've graduated. No gambling for you until then, understand? Should've known you were still a hard ass at heart. Breen's over here courting teenagers. He's getting on Ash for potentially gambling. Stop exploring the village and take a dip in the hot springs? Well, let's save first. Pretty sure we did everything. It's not too much going on in Ymir compared to big old Crossbell City. Well, I don't know if we could have left the village. Probably not. Seems like someone got here before me. Maybe it's Kurt? Oh no. That's the worst. Okay, it's not the worst
Major?
one. But it's close to being the worst.
I'm sorry. I wouldn't have come in if I'd known you were here.
I mean, at least Claire's an adult,
Is that you, Reen?
even if she is a fascist.
Why don't you come into the water? You must be cold standing there. We haven't had a chance to talk in quite some time.
That's by design.
True. We're long overdue for a talk. Well, if you're comfortable with it, then I'd love to.
Dad mentioned how the RMP must be really busy now. How you holding up? Anybody give you a hard time for trying to destroy the world? Or whatever? You're not overworking yourself, are you? Thank you for your concern, but please put that worry out of your mind. My work sometimes comes with unexpected benefits, like being able to visit the hot springs here, for instance. I suppose that is true. The RMP is being restructured and having its military capacity downsized at the same time, so I can't deny that I'm busy. You know how pissed I would be if I was like being commanded around by the lady who tried to end the world? That's true for so many other things right now. I don't think I have a right to complain. What do you mean by being restructured? Does this relate to how the RMP and the Intelligence Division don't answer directly to the government anymore? Because of that, we aren't going to have the kind of freedom we used to. But I believe that we're still able to protect the people of Erebonia in a different way than the army, like before. I see. The RMP isn't being enrolled into the army though, right? I don't know if that's necessarily a good thing though. Hey, the intelligence agency, they're not held accountable by the government anymore. At all. They just kind of do their own thing. Which, I mean, I guess in theory, if the government's bad, then that's good. But shouldn't the government be good now? Wouldn't we want there to be more oversight? In the end, it didn't happen, thanks in part to General Van Dyke and Provisional Government Head Regnitz. It's not impossible that it could lead to a power struggle in the future, unfortunately. I believe the Empire needs something with a chain of command separate from the army that can serve as a deterrent. To avoid power gathering in one place again, you mean? Exactly. Boards and its graduates, myself included, are expected to serve as another kind of deterrent as well. The reason being that the school students and teachers alike exert influence in various fields and have all kinds of connections. Let's see. As someone charged with helping raise the next generation of Thor's students, I suddenly feel even more pressure. As you should. We're all counting on you.
By the way, Reen,
Yes?
Sorry about trying to kill every person in the world.
this feels very overdue, but I wanted to thank you.
I had to do it. Osborne was like kind of nice to me once, like a decade ago, so yeah, all those people who died deserved it.
For what?
For all you did during the rivalries. For all you did for Milliam. For facing me head on. And for granting His Excellency's true wish. Mere words feel woefully insufficient given all you've done. But I also didn't want my gratitude to go unspoken.
That's very kind, but you really didn't have to. I was just doing what I wanted to do. And I couldn't have done it alone.
That's about what I expected you'd say.
This might sound kind of sappy, but I feel like it was worth it all just to see you smile again.
Shut up, Reen.
You really are oblivious to how you sound sometimes. Jokes and thanks aside, there's something I wanted to ask you too.
What is it?
Are you truly happy right now, Reen?
Kind of a weird thing to say.
Of course I am. Busy, certainly. But I am happy.
You don't feel like you're trapped in a simulation, a dream, the Matrix, anything like that?
I still can't believe we made it through the Great Twilight.
Or whatever the hell's going on?
We even got Crow and Milliam back. I was hoping there was a way we wouldn't lose them, obviously. But deep down, I had already given up and braced for the inevitable.
Reen doesn't know what franchise he's in.
It wasn't without some goodbyes. But it's all over now. and I can still be with everyone I care about, which includes you, of course. The joy I feel about that hasn't gone anywhere.
I'm glad to hear that. Still, there's a difference between being happy over something and you yourself being happy. You went through a lot during the Great Twilight, including having to say farewell to your father. Despite living in fear you would disappear or lose your friends, you came out the other side with victory in hand. You, Reen, persevered to save us all. And I can believe that's made you happy, yes. As much as I can believe that happiness continues to cast a punishing shadow over you. Am I wrong?
I'm speechless. You really can see right through me. You're right. I'm still not sure how to handle the happiness I feel. I know it's there. I'm just not sure how to truly accept it. All the people who died on the first day of the war did so because I made the Great Twilight happen.
Are you really the one who should be held accountable for that? Maybe some of the people who actually did most of the machinations? Some of the people who may have actually been on the wrong side of history that are in this hot spring right now?
Do I even deserve to be happy when they can't be? Or forgiven for what I did?
Like, this is not the question Reen should be asking. This is the question everyone else should be asking.
It may not be my place to say this, but I think you're the only one who can decide that.
I suppose you're right.
I know how you feel, because I'm in exactly the same position.
But worse.
You were concerned earlier that I might be overworking myself. For me, I'm just trying to atone for my sins by throwing myself into my work.
Major, that can't be good for...
Don't worry. I can calculate how far I can go as well as any number. I'm taking care not to cross the line into self-sacrifice. It's tempting, though. Every time I achieve something to make Erebonia's future better or see you and Milliam's smiling faces, I get a little closer to forgiving myself. It's not something I can do overnight. It's every moment I can justify forgiveness, no matter how small it is, that gets me one step closer. As long as I don't falter, I'm sure I'll be able to like myself again one day.
That's a mature way of going about it.
Far from it. I'm duplicitous to a fault.
I wonder if I
don't think my approach will work for you. You're much too sincere to go tricking yourself into feeling anything other than how you feel. I know it won't be easy for you. Just, I hope you can let yourself be happy.
Easier said than done, I'm afraid.
Maybe. But if you let it elude you forever, I'll always be one good deed short of being able to fully forgive myself.
Well, that sounds kind of good.
What am I even supposed to say to that?
I don't know. I mean, it's not, at the end of the day, it's not Claire's, like, she doesn't get to earn her own forgiveness. She can only maybe get it from everyone else.
I did call myself duplicitous.
At any rate, you'll catch cold just standing around like that, you know? Why don't the three of you come and join us in the water? I do mostly like that scene, though. I do always find it a little odd, the whole Reen has still so much guilt over, the Great Twilight thing, yet we just kind of forgive everyone else who acted in a much more direct capacity in causing it. Like, because it's like, you can't both have it be Osborn was correct in doing the things that he did, and Reen should feel bad about the Great Twilight. Like, they can't both be true.
either Osborne is a piece of shit or Reen's a piece of shit. Or they both did the right thing, kind of. I mean, granted, I don't think Reen should be held, you know, not really accountable for his actions there. Because the only reason there was even the position for him to kill the Holy Beast was because of everything Osborne was doing. For what it's worth, I did feel kind of guilty listening in. We didn't hear all your conversation, though. Don't worry on that count. It's on me for not watching what I said in a public place. But Claire really is amazing. All I end up doing is letting the instructor listen to my problems. I couldn't possibly help with his. You okay, Yuna? I suspect she's thinking about how much she would like to wash your back. Much like I once did. I don't think that's true. As if I was thinking such a... Wait, you did what now? How untoward. Listen. Aren't going to deny the allegations, I see. There was a very good reason for what happened. After Reen was taken to task for his past transgressions, Curtin asked him to join everyone in the spring. The group then enjoyed a relaxing time together, letting the soothing waters melt their stress away, if only for a moment. But I mean, I do like the talk about whether or not Reen is truly happy. I think that's kind of interesting. I mean, of course it's, you know, guilt is kind of illogical in the first place. But I have always found there to be like a disconnect between Reen feeling so guilty about the Holy Beast stuff, yet also forgiving literally everyone else instantly after like 2 seconds, no matter what they did. I'm jealous you've got a place like this so close by all your life, instructor. Because it feels like the characters who should be wallowing in like self-guilt don't, and then Reen, who hasn't really done anything bad, is. Get way so addicted to hot springs now. I knew you'd all come to understand in time. Well, if everyone's sufficiently rested, it's about time we departed. Are you all ready? You mean... Here it comes. Take it you're finally going to enlighten us as to why we were summoned here? Going into the valley, I assume? Correct. Please follow me. You'll have all your answers soon enough. Okay. You can also change your team in battle. Because I guess we unlocked this route before we did combat, right? In Lloyd's route? Or before we did, you know, multi-member combat? Because we got this after we talked to Toa, right? Is when it first let us switch over. I take it you're all on your way out of the village? Yeah, thank you both for doing so much for us already. The springs felt wonderful. I'm glad you're enjoying yourself. And do try to work up an appetite, as there will be plenty more food for you all tonight. Lady do see us planning to serve us some dishes she wasn't able to at lunch, so you have that to look forward to. Bert Vander can hardly wait. Might come back early. Agreed. We really appreciate all you're doing for us. Think nothing of it. There are monsters outside the village, so do be careful. Who do we want in the squad? Oh yeah, what do you do, Claire? Accelerate break damage for 1 turn? Insight. Insight is evasion and accuracy? Like the flat 50%, right? Presumably that's still the same. Interesting. I mean, it seems pretty strong. For only 30 CP. But the party, the squad, if you will. I mean, unfortunately, Kurt, you've been nerfed. You seem a little trash without Blade Dance. Like, I think I'd rather have Ash. Than Altina? I mean, you also don't see... Well, I mean, Bionic's still pretty good. But Kurt, I think you're washed, my dude.
say something like that. Maybe slightly. So we want Reen to take most of the damage, because he's the tankiest. But he's not that tanky. I'm not going to equip those. Auto CP up this early just seems a little much. Maybe later in the game, I'll let them be used. But for now, that just seems a little too much. We have a ton of U materials. We'll buy our sash, I guess. The proxy puppets, the puppets of proxy. Looks like dialogue did refresh everywhere. Look at all the rare items. Some of them are the same except for their colors. I wonder why. Let's have a gander. That's right, Eclair told me how to pick up the best vegetables. She mentioned color differences and paying attention to how they sound when you hit them. Don't go hitting the vegetables. Maybe I can try that. I mean, maybe like a little, but I don't know. Wow, the young lady's a good eye. It's rare for a young woman her age to come shopping here alone, so she caught me off guard at first. She's been carefully looking over the items I ordered. It was totally worth procuring such rare stuff. I guess I should talk to you. Heading out, you should make sure your equipment's all in order. I know you and the others will be fine, but there's no harm in being doubly sure. We got a pretty good selection here, so let me know if you need anything. Just glad she's making sure to look at all the rare stuff I ordered. Wonder what she's gonna buy. The world may never know. Oh yeah, you're a Divine Blade too! Technically. Sure, I'll be able to become a Master Swordsman if you taught me, so please, let me be your student! Huh. I was told I'd be allowed to take disciples when I was given this title. Then I can? Please? Easy now. Listen, there's more to being a swordsman than just swinging a blade around. Why don't you work on developing the right mindset first? What do you mean? Try and always think like a true swordsman, and ask yourself what one would do whenever you run into a problem. Slash it with my sword. Now you're thinking with swords. Okay, sounds really hard, but I'll try my best. Good luck. I look forward to learning how it goes. He really is eager to learn the way of the sword, though I can certainly understand the feeling. He's like a little baby Kurt. Sweet to see a child this enthusiastic about anything. Alf needs to get his head out of the clouds. He's still such a kid. If people will become master swordsmen that easily, the village would be full of them. He needs to learn to face reality. And get a damn gun. He's as harsh as ever. I'm gonna try and think of everything like a swordsman would, Reen. Thank you for the advice. I need to know how she's doing in there. Maybe I should sneak in and watch her. Let's not be hasty now. Luna was the one who volunteered to do the shopping. Let's have a little faith in her. I suppose you're right. I wouldn't be much of a mother if I couldn't believe in my daughter. Don't worry, my lady. Lady Luna will do the shopping perfectly, I'm sure of it. I very much agree. All we have to do is wait for her to return. In the meantime, let us enjoy the stunning scenery. In the meantime, Luna's in there trading the barony for a head of cabbage. Stonks. This is Lady Luna's first time doing the shopping on her own. I can't deny that I'm nervous, so these kind of experiences will help her grow. We must simply steady our nerves and try not to get in our way. I need to believe in my daughter, I know that, but the wait is just so agonizing. There are many places where you can take in such picturesque scenery. I only wish we could have come in the winter, before most of the snow had melted. Yeah, but then it'd be cold. Good point. Hey there, where you all off to? We got something to do out in the valley. Just be careful out there, alright? Snow's melting in the valley right now, so it's real slippery. Thank you for the warning. We will plant our feet accordingly. How's it going? Talk about a big group. Y'all hitting the road? Yeah, we'll be heading toward the valley. Got anything that happened to you, Long Rain? All the same, like you'd take this. Oh, thanks. Wow, these look delicious. Are these rations? Sure are. Made them myself. Make sure to eat up whenever you feel hungry. Or keep them in your back pocket till you're at the end of the game. I don't judge.
Thank you so much. I've heard all about these from Elise. They appear to be Eastern in origin. Thank you very much, sir. They look wonderful.
I'm sure you'll be fine with Reen tagging along, but at least take some rations with you. Feel free to come by to beat the food. Well, if it ain't Reen students, lad refused to have a drink with me. What about you fine folks? It's on me.
Moritz. I like the cut of your jib. Count me in for a round. I'm pretty sure that's not happening.
All well and good drinking alone, but the liquor hits differently when you indulge in company. Reen turned me down sure. Isn't there anyone else there willing to drink with me? Maybe that small child.
You said she was heading for Isengard?
Hey, True. Remember me? We grew up in the same apartment building in Crossbell.
It's you, Yuna. Long time no see. You here with your schoolmates in the Empire? What a coincidence running into you here. I can see you're gearing up for yet another journey. This time I was thinking of crossing the Isengard range. I can't shake the feeling that something doesn't quite feel right. It's odd. I have enough equipment to survive for 2 weeks. So why do I feel so uneasy? Maybe there's something I'm overlooking. I'm not sure I follow, but she seems resilient enough to handle herself. Even so, I really wouldn't recommend traveling to the mountains this time of year. It seems she's postponing her trip either way. Her wise decision.
I haven't felt this tense since I was caught in a sandstorm while crossing the desert in the Central East. I think I better double check my equipment. The weather shouldn't be a problem, but maybe I should delay my trip just to be safe.
Anybody up here? Nope. Okay, let's talk to Lady.
What up? Well now, if it isn't Reen and Monte, a veritable bevy of beauties. You've got quite the group of gorgeous women with me. Don't tell me you're involved with all... that's not exactly incorrect as far as I'm concerned. I'll leave that to your imagination. We have a standard student-teacher relationship. My apologies then. Judging by his reactions, feel bad for Elise. Why should we ring the police? Yo, did I hear him just now? At this point, I don't even know who to feel bad for anymore. It's been a while since the last visit to Ymir, but everyone seems as kind as ever and, like, insufferable. Second glad to see they're wearing school uniforms. You'll have to forgive me. That said, I really feel for poor Elise. I'll have to write a letter to her soon to lift her spirits. Why are you all so weird?
On my knees, begging and pleading for the people of Erebonia to just be normal. Lord Tio's been taking Arthur hunting more often lately. It's done wonders for both their spirits. Wasn't much time for hunting last year with all the chaos surrounding the war. And even once it was over, restoring the country and even simply reopening dialogue with other nobles took some time. It's only now that things have calmed down enough for him to hunt again. And by God, is he making up for lost time. All of the animals are quivering in their boots. That they'll soon be made into.
You've been proposed to? By more than one person? Scandalous. And why isn't this happening to me?
Calm down, Maple. You've got this all wrong. I was planning on turning them all down anyway.
Why are you the only one these things happen to? It's the chest, isn't it? People only care about the giant knockers. Stop talking about the giant knockers.
I'll hurry up and go get married then. I already know I don't like working in the city, so I'm just gonna stay here. Go be happy far away all on your own. That's not... Maple didn't take that very well. I think there's more to this than there first appears. Don't be getting nosy now, you two. Can't believe you never told me about all this. Well, fine. Go be happy in the city. I don't even know you anymore. You and your giant knockers. Calm down. You got this all wrong. Sorry for not telling you sooner. I just... We'll be back soon, okay? Look out of the village while we're gone. Or don't be a dog or whatever. You do you. Oh, Major. Didn't realize you were there. You going out somewhere? I have some brief business in the valley I need to address. I see. I suppose just about time. Well, that was loaded. Do be careful out there, everyone. The monsters in the valley don't pose that much of a threat by themselves, but in the environment, you still have to be vigilant. Does Dad know more than he's letting on? Whatever's going on, if he's staying mum about something, that's probably a sign I shouldn't prod. It is what it is. Make sure you're prepared for you venture out. You never know what you might find out there. Just about to start getting dinner ready. Planning on using them from fresh vegetables we just harvested and lots of herbs that I grew myself. I'm guessing you're about to head out for the time being. Everything should be ready by the time you get back, so you'll have a delicious meal to look forward to. See you soon, son. Hey, I'm gonna go get shot at. So we pretty much just have the church, and then I think we're ready to go. Are you thinking of leaving the village right now? Be careful. If so, monsters keep popping up all over the valley. Definitely make sure to get back for sunset either way. It's dangerous to go hiking at night out there. Looks like Lisa is still much of a worry wart as ever. Some things really never do change. I'm sure all of you'll be fine, but still, do be careful as you're hiking around out in the valley. Well, hello there, Reen. Are these young people accompanying you today your students? Yep, these are the bright young men and women I look after at the branch campus. I couldn't be proud of each and every one. Or couldn't be more proud. Presumably. He probably didn't say I couldn't be proud of them. I can see why. They all look like good engaged kids, doing no small part to your excellent teaching, I'm sure. Honestly, I don't know what to say when do something like that. When I grew up thinking of him as my teacher. Your students all look like good engaged kids. Keep up the good work. Alright, let's head out. Ymir Valley. There's snow as far as the eye can see. Like this area of the mountains is still stuck in the middle of winter. People usually don't trek this far out, so the snow remains fresh. It's also a little colder here because of the mountain stream. I thought that might be it. It's beautiful. Does the water come from melted snow? Yeah, it's still freezing cold though, so watch your step and don't fall in. Actually, that reminds me, there's a really nice fishing spot around here. Maybe you're the one who needed that warning fish for brains. We should make our way up the path. Keep your eyes peeled, everyone. The slightest mistake from this point on could cost you your life. There do seem to be a lot of monsters here. The path is narrow, so avoiding battles will be difficult. Not for me! Whatever, we dealt with worse than these chumps. Wouldn't hurt to be cautious. Let's make sure our equipment and orbits are ready to go before we start climbing the path, especially since we lost all our old ones. You may be wondering, nobody ventures out this far, so...
These monsters are no pushovers, yeah, but what gives, Major?
Just stay alert and keep your eyes forward.
Take it down a notch, girl. No need to be so on edge.
Nobody comes out here so the snow remains fresh, yet the boxes? The boxes? How do I smash you?
We have the advantage.
Can we get a 4? Because I don't really want to spend 80 CP.
Crimson Flash!
Sure.
Go Berserk! Infernal Hunt!
This'll be fun.
Okay, what all do you say you do here again? That's magic? I didn't really use that ability much in CS4.
Hey, you! Rest in peace! Yeah! Got him!
You may not kill me. L3 to change it. Eunice mode.
Pumped up. Burning heart!
Engaging.
Oh, it doesn't give you another turn. Well, it's kind of shit then. Never mind. That's the whole point of Burning Heart, is that you're supposed to get the extra attack.
Activate. Ragnarok. Destroy. Now.
Got him!
I'll finish it.
Nuh-uh.
It's my turn!
You still have crit. She is gonna lose her turn, so we kind of need to break you.
Roar! Healing strike!
He has an accuracy gem, by the way.
Fool! Real?
I shall go.
Like he has an accuracy.
It's my turn!
Gem. Just for the record. Maybe people
Fierce as
don't
fire.
know. I'm pretty
Blazing
sure
swarm!
he has an accuracy
my
gem.
turn.
Yet I'm missing all the time. Really makes you think.
Cut through! Thanks.
Pumped up. Set gunner mode.
No, you can't reach.
Set striker mode. Set gunner mode. Huh? Time to bring out the big guns. Charge them good and fire! Not done yet.
I blame this on Yuna and her Burning Heart being trash.
Onward.
I mean, it should be worse than Lloyd's, but like, I don't know. I'd have to see what's the delay on it. I mean, I would hope it's fairly small. So maybe Kurt's back on the menu. Because she doesn't seem that good outside of... I mean, the defense and speed down's decent in theory. Those are the two most important stats to lower usually. For now, be gone.
Oh yeah, that's much better.
Don't mind me. Just gonna sneak right by you. I wasn't thinking about backstabbing you or nothing. I wasn't thinking about delivering a devastating attack. Did I even open the chest back there, by the way?
Sam!
We have the advantage.
Okay, what all do you guys do again?
Go berserk! Infernal hunt!
Okay, yeah, that sets CP
Very well.
recovery. Oh, my blade dance.
There!
Stop missing.
Got him!
I shall go.
I am once again begging and pleading you to stop missing.
I've got you. RTM heal.
Thanks. Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form. First, second, third, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn!
Yeah, Reen's ass break's still very cool.
Eternally flowing. Formless emptiness. 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th. 8 leaves. Breaking
I do also
dawn!
kind of like it. It's one of the ones that's more fun to speed through too, to hear him rapid fire say everything. Kurt, no!
And open it.
Okay, that was Pog.
That was the Vander style in raw form.
Raw form? That doesn't sound like a good thing.
Phew. That was refreshing.
I will say, the party, we feel a little doggy with it.
Ha!
I feel like Lloyd and crew are stronger than everyone
I bet there's
right
some nice
now.
treasure in there.
Yeah, that seems pretty good. If only just because Lloyd's a Giga Chad who can't be stopped.
Ready.
I mean, you have Burning Heart, or Burning Rage, or Burning whatever it's called. I never remember. Is his also called Burning Heart? And hers is just called Burning Heart, but it's bad? Or it's not nearly as good? I'd have to check. If it's a low delay, that's at least still kind of decent, but...
Ha! Ha! They're in disarray.
Are they in disarray? Because they seemed arrayed pretty well, my dude. But Kurt losing Blade Dance definitely hurts. Now, hopefully he'll learn it again.
There! Got him! It's Mike, let's fall back! Keep moving!
Okay. I do want to move... And maybe move everyone a little back, because no one's really that tanky. Because that's another thing, is you're missing Aegis as well, which is extremely strong. So for now, Reen and crew do seem a lot weaker than the Crossbell party. That's one big ass monkey. Looks stronger than the other monsters here and a lot more aggressive too. Could it be because the higher elements are active? Now that you mention it, they're normally only present in spiritual places. Actually, it's plot relevant places, is the way it works. I can sense them along this path too. That wouldn't have been the least bit surprising in the twilight, but it's concerning now. You're right, I don't sense anything else that'd be amiss, but we should keep our guards up. And let's defeat the monster while we're at it. Understood. Would this be a good opportunity to utilize a united front then? Oh yeah, that's the new Arcus 2 feature that's being tested right now, isn't it? I remember hearing that Professor Schmidt is in charge of its development. Its goal is to recreate the link phenomenon that occurred within the Divine Knights during the Great Twilight. It bypasses the Arcus' usual limitations by allowing 5 or more people to form a combat link at once. I believe the ZCF and Epstein Foundations are aiding in the feature's development as well. As if these orbits needed another busted feature. This man doesn't know about Burst. He doesn't know about the good old days of Burst. I heard it does have its limitations. Only those who are connected at the end of the Twilight can use it. And granted, the mini burst in CS2 was also extremely strong. I can't remember what it was called, but the 2-man burst. It could be a revolutionary feature if they found a way to bring it to a wider audience. That much is true. The rate at which technology is being developed never ceases to amaze me. Class 7 is being given the opportunity to help with the Arcus' development again. We'll be formally providing the team test data by using the feature. This monster's a perfect opportunity to get a head start on that. Sounds good to me. Want to give it a shot? Shall we ready ourselves for a fight then? Okay. Think I can sneak right by you?
How about we see who's tougher between us, huh?
I don't know. I just need to sneak right by you.
I see you sneak right by you.
Ha! Ha! This one might be worth my time.
Okay, extremely good starting turn order. Okay, let's do it like this. This will start us with some strength.
Infernal Hunt!
Then we united.
For one.
And one for all! Let's go,
We should
everyone!
max out our strength.
Numbers up.
Okay, maybe it doesn't. I guess it just gets a small increase. Because you're missing your good attack, your single target one. Yeah, because this, I thought this was that, but it's not. Okay, we want Reen to get strength, I think. Or
You're
CP.
mine!
Nice crit.
Let's go.
Really makes you think.
Strike!
Nice crit.
Engaging.
Really makes you think. I mean, yours is probably magic. But I was really hoping Reen would have it so he could zero craft here. And you're very resistant to stat down and everything.
Switching out.
Leave it to me.
Now, I wonder if this counts as a 100 CP S-Craft or a 200. Not actually sure. And we'll probably save that for a little bit. But we have nothing that gives arts damage, and this... Oh, it's physical. Okay.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
Then let's max out your strength.
Yes. Suppressing targets. Mirror devices in place.
And this will get you to 200, so you can then do a 200 right after.
Orbital laser. Fire! Mission complete. May you rest in peace.
Very well.
You know anything good? Not really.
Strike!
I only gave her 2
Sure.
CP? What the hell? Could one of you guys crit? Any critters in chat?
Hey, you! Rest in peace!
Oh,
Got no time to waste.
that's one way to do it. I guess that makes up for all the missed crits. Wow, the United Front thing is amazing. Yeah, it seems pretty OP. It truly is. I wasn't expecting us to make quick work of such a formidable foe. You were right. Using it did remind me of the sensation I felt during the Twilight. For now, we're going to enjoy it. Remind me a little of the overdrive ability we were able to use in the Civil War. Yeah. It's probably a little weaker than, because overdrive was very like, there were certain combos with it that were kind of broken. So I think it's still better, but those features are clearly more stronger than even that. This seems like the general use is a lot better. And it also charges a lot faster, like, so you can, it's much easier to get multiple off compared to overdrive, where you could maybe get like one refill during long combat. What a shame I didn't get to experience that feature with you too. I'm just glad it's useful. I can see it's kicking a lot of ass with it in real fights. True enough, I'm sure we'll get plenty of use out of it while traveling in such a large group. Let's not forget to use it where we can. That would be for the best.
So shall we get moving again? Our destination isn't far from here. Fishing? Mini fish, mini fish.
Got a bite.
Incredible.
Nice.
You will be mine, crab. You may think you can flee, but you will soon reside in Reen's back pocket
Not bad at all.
with many other knickknacks. 3 U materials, more like 3 garbage. 'Tis useless.
Got a bite.
I almost immediately hit X.
Nice.
For some reason, I was like, I need to hold the X button. But that's for this part, where I need to hold the button.
Well, it's not bad.
Reen, you will now catch something that is not a crab. I command it.
Got a bite.
That is not a
Nice.
crab, that is an actual fish. So indeed, we are now fishing and not crabbing. By God,
It's a whopper.
it's a whopper. Actually, just a fairly normal-sized fish, Reen. Terral balm is pretty good, though. We will take it. We will be happy about it. What do you do again besides that? I mean, this seems really, really strong. And what are your spells? You have Diamond Nova? Bro, I can't fucking cast that. And we have orders that'll let us, but... Okay, we'll at least try and get to the next story point.
We're past the halfway point, but we still haven't seen anything of note.
All the more reason not to let our guard down. We don't know who's lying up ahead or what they have planned for us.
All the more reason to give Kurt his blade
I can
dance
think
back.
of a few who's and whats.
My thoughts exactly, Reen.
Ready.
Hey, don't mind me, just gonna... why do I keep thinking you... I think it's because I used to have super attack map to L3. Because every time I walk up, my brain is like, hit L3 to smash these guys. But then we also kind of don't want to use the assault attacks anymore. So I'm just gonna sneak right
I
by
see
you.
a chest.
Coral ring. Think we're gonna get sealed here in a second. Probably worth equipping.
Only engage that one if necessary.
It is necessary. Look at that chest. It could have anything inside. Maybe even another smaller chest.
Be on guard. It's strong.
Yeah, there are several. How do we want to do this? And we kind of need to kill everything quickly. Okay, we'll do it like this.
All for... I'm up.
Give a little bit of sea pizzle. You can spirit unification. You have enough to... Okay, so let's do it like this. Raging fire.
Fierce as fire. Blazing swarm. Let's go.
Spirit me.
Spirit unification.
Enter an awakened state. And this state grants not only changes in Reen's craft, but immunity to ailments
It's my turn.
and stat downs. And he gets to echo.
Fierce as fire. Blazing swarm.
Isn't that pretty cool?
It's my turn.
Here's the question. Would we prefer to Gale? Or would we prefer to auto attack. Because if we auto attack, we probably wouldn't get enough. But we could Raging Fire again. Okay, here's what we're gonna do. You're going to attack. Wata.
Let's go.
Okay, that gave you enough, so just go ahead and blast him.
Eternally flowing. Form is emptiness. Emptiness is form.
He did lose his white hair, though.
Third. Fourth. Fifth.
No more Dante drip.
7. 8 leaves. Breaking dawn.
Let's go.
And you got a little bit of CP back.
Go berserk. Infernal hunt.
Very well.
And you will crit easily, I might add.
Prepare yourself. Shatter.
And we're still about to get schmizacked, probably.
Got him.
Okay, he's buffing. He's buffing.
Ready.
Arena Whip can get 45 CP on Arena. Maybe? You give 30? 30 plus a Raging.
Fierce as fire. Blazing swarm.
It's my turn.
Still isn't quite enough. Could we kill you? Probably not.
Suppressing targets.
Because yours just does damage, right? It
Mirror
doesn't
devices in place.
do anything else.
Orbital laser. Fire. Mission complete.
The
May you
epilepsy
rest in
attack.
peace.
Not today.
Sorry.
Okay, I didn't expect that to suddenly do double damage.
Real?
There. I can't fall here. Lead the
Switching
way.
in.
That's not good.
It's my turn.
Some might say.
Ha! Here I go.
I mean, you're still almost dead. You just don't know it yet.
Take this! Wide open. I'll assist. Engaging.
Shatter. Warhammer.
My turn.
Time to bring out the big guns.
My turn.
Okay, here's what we'll do. We will attack. I mean, I guess you're strengthed up, so we'll do it. Well, wait, can you can do follow-ups on casting arts, right? I'm pretty sure you can.
Activate. Ragnarok. Destroy. Attack. I'll help.
Thanks.
Places, my dears. The curtain is drawn.
I think we've only seen this attack like once.
Let the show begin.
Maybe twice.
And now, the grand finale.
I mean, it's pretty cool. I didn't use Musei that much, and when I did, I rarely used her S-Craft.
Galaxia Volley! Do speak up if you'd like an encore.
If he goes again instantly, gotta hope this kills. We probably shouldn't have skipped that the first time seeing it. Oh shit.
He lived with 1 HP, man.
Strength depleted. I'm sorry.
You just gotta dodge, Reen.
Sorry.
That's so
everyone.
cringe. He actually lived with 1 HP.
Be on guard. It's strong.
Yeah, I feel pretty fair saying Reen's party sucks.
Go berserk! Infernal Hunt!
I mean, we did fuck up there,
Let's go!
but still, I feel like Reen's party's a little sussy.
It's my turn! Raw! Healing strike! It's down! Too slow!
That's just so unbelievably
All
rude.
here.
Numbers up!
We probably should be using Black Tortoise a little more as well.
Tag out!
Gladly.
Hold out! Black Tortoise!
Here to play.
Which one is it? Yeah, this one.
Heal our wounds.
Thanks.
Several
Thank you.
I was
All here.
foolish.
Really needed him to not hear it.
It's my turn! Ha! Fool! It's down!
I'll help. It's my turn.
I mean, really, we just need to do damage, because we're never really going to be able to res these guys.
Heal our wounds.
Thanks.
Several
Thank you.
It's my turn!
Breaking isn't quite an option. I mean, they're just going to die. Unless he hits Reen.
Cut through! Now!
I'll help.
Not on my watch!
I'll care for you.
Thanks.
I can't fall here.
Not Kurt. Also not Reen. Okay, that was
Foolish. Let's go!
a little bit of worst of both worlds
out.
there.
Black Tortoise! Let's go!
Here, is this res when you heal? I don't think it does.
For one, and one.
Are you okay?
Thanks.
Better to be lucky than good.
Laces, my dear.
Sorry, everyone.
Shouldn't have.
Okay, this is actually pretty fun.
I'm up!
Leave it to
Switching
me.
in.
Sure.
Shatter. Warhammer.
This'll be fun. Hey, rest in peace!
Pumped
Okay,
up.
you're broken.
Go berserk!
Then Infernal me?
Infernal Hunt!
Pumped up.
Gemini me?
You can't escape. Get him.
It's mine!
I shall go.
But here's the question. Let's just play it safe.
Actually, can we kill you? That
I
is
shall go.
30k? What the hell? Okay, so you're dead. You just don't know it yet.
Activate. Ragnarok. Destroy. Targets eliminated. Move out.
Well, that kind of makes up for the death blow win
Time
earlier.
out, guys. Ha!
Okay, Ivy Nail
Rare item
Ultra.
inventoried. Yay.
Yay, indeed. But yeah, Reen's route definitely feels noticeably harder. Mainly just because every character feels a little bit like I feel like you're missing some key stuff that you have in and we're not really using Claire much, who seems pretty OP. Like Insight's probably pretty strong when we should be using it. Yeah, because I mean, Ash is missing his really strong single target break. Yuna's Burning Heart isn't that good. See, I can't remember because I thought it still gave you the refresh turn, but maybe it didn't. I don't know. Or like the extra turn, but I guess it didn't because I still mainly use Kurt Blade Dance for that. Kurt missing Blade Dance is a huge problem.
Oh, that was so soothing.
Just not having any sort of turn order manipulation like that. But alright, we've reached the story point.
Ha! Ha! Ready.
So we'll call it here. Since there's probably gonna be a boss fight in a second, we'll probably get CP. Maybe not necessarily max it out, but at least get enough to have S-Crafts available at the start. So yeah. I'm Extra Cheesy 87. Stay tuned for the next part. And bye, guys.